What is up, everybody, and welcome back to Unitite, where we dissect your favorite cartoons and talk about the craziest fan theories surrounding them. So, like always, I apologize in advance if I ruined your childhood. I did not mean to. And today, we're going to talk about this particular person, SpongeBob Squarepants. We love this little square yellow dude. So, we all know there's been multiple times where SpongeBob was out of line and it was just a bunch of weird vibes.
He must have been born on a highway because that's where most accidents happen.
From episodes within SpongeBob. So let's jump into it and dissect some of these crazy theories about SpongeBob. Number 10. Whale barf is in the secret formula. Now let's start with Mr. Krabs. We know he's extremely cheap and will do just about anything for money. His greed for money has gotten him into horrible situations and has had him do some out-of-line things in Bikini Bottom.
Well, we don't want that to happen.
So it doesn't shock me that this Reddit theory about how he uses whale barf in his Krabby Patty formula came about.
Well, we kind of milked it a little.
We know Krabs will do, like I said, just about anything. So who says he wouldn't use his daughter's waist to deceive Bikini Bottom once more? Number 9. Each character is addicted to drugs. With such a great show comes even greater theories surrounding it. This theory presented by a Reddit user says that all of the characters on SpongeBob are actually on drugs and suffering from withdrawals. In this theory, it states that SpongeBob is okay with little to no pay because Mr. Krabs is actually his drug dealer.
I can't accept your money, Mr. Krabs.
And the reason for SpongeBob's behavior is because of the effects of speed. Patrick's lazy behaviors and eating habits is because he's an obsessive weed smoker.
Oh, this is Patrick!
Squidward's mood is always bad because he actually is a heroin addict and he uses his paychecks to pay his dealer, which is
the sweet smell of payday.
Also Mr. Krabs. And Mrs. Puff paranoia could be because she uses cocaine. This theory is insane. Number 8. Bikini Bottom was created due to nuclear testing. When I was presented with this theory, I gave it the side eye. But now that I've done research on it, I can kind of get behind it. This theory is that Bikini Bottom is actually under Bikini Atoll, which was a nuclear testing site during the Cold War. They've conducted more than 20 nuclear tests on this island. So with that being said, SpongeBob and his gang are just subjects of nuclear radiation. If you guys remember the episode when they came to land with Sandy and compare it to the actual island Bikini, it does look like it could be a part of it. What do you guys think?
This is pretty easy.
Number 7. It's about global warming. Out of all the SpongeBob theories, this one may seem the most far-fetched.
Air is not good!
But it's worth a mention, or even the number. SpongeBob supposedly represents global warming and the issues from it, which is the reason SpongeBob is a kitchen sponge and not an actual sea sponge. And that's because he's waste that was probably thrown into the sea. And all the pollution could be the reason Bikini Bottom even came about.
What kind of place is this?
Number 6. The show is a metaphor for pre-World War II Germany. This fan theory from Reddit may just be a stretch. Or is it? I could believe anything after seeing SpongeBob's Lodge episode. This theory here says that Squidward represents Hitler, which is why he hates his neighbors and wants to get rid of them both.
I hate all of you.
Patrick represents innocent caught in the crossfires. Sandy, being from Texas and all, is a representation of yours truly, the USA. And Mr. Krabs represents the remainder of Europe. What an interesting theory. Number 5. SpongeBob is a veteran suffering from PTSD. I must say, at first, I thought this theory was a little funny. But after doing a little research on it, it could be onto something. My initial thought of SpongeBob isn't that he's a vet that got hurt at combat, but here we are. Apparently, SpongeBob was in combat when he was sent back because of his injuries and fatigue. So maybe I can see it. SpongeBob does have a set routine and a habit of saying yes sir, no sir, with the gesture and posture.
Yes, ma'am. Sir.
So maybe. Number 4. The main characters represent 7 deadly sins. This theory came about from another genius from Reddit, and it goes like this: pride, sloth, greed, lust, envy, wrath, and gluttony are the 7 deadly sins that each one is pinned to a character from SpongeBob. And could you guys guess who had greed? Mr. Krabs, of course. Plankton represents envy, which is easy to tell because he's bitter and envious about Mr. Krabs' success. Gary is sloth. Sandy is pride, which makes sense when she declined everyone's help when her glass was breaking.
Oh, you ain't.
Squidward represents wrath. Patrick represents gluttony. And last but first, SpongeBob represents lust. I'm kind of shocked with that one there. In Patrick, my opinion, I think he can fit in sloth as well. What do you guys think? Number 3, Squidward is SpongeBob's guardian. I find this one a little harder to believe, but hell, who knows? So in this theory, Squidward and SpongeBob's parents have made an agreement that they would help Squidward as long as he looks out for SpongeBob. Which is why Squidward never moves away, except that one time he did move.
And move to.
I hate this channel.
No!
It ended up right back. But this makes so much sense because during the Christmas episode, Squidward did give his entire home away to the public to make SpongeBob look legit. These two have a weird love-hate relationship, and this could actually be the reason why.
Bye, Squidward.
You said bye, Squidward, twice.
I like Squidward.
Number 2, Krabby Patties are actually made from crabs. So a theory that I love. So one thing that's clear, Mr. Krabs will do just about anything for money, like I said previously. And there's this one clip of Mr. Krabs trying a Krabby Patty and saying specifically, so this is how I
Mustard
taste.
luster. So that's what I taste like.
So that was a big bust in this theory for me. Mr. Krabs goes to great lengths to keep his secret formula from everyone, including SpongeBob. And have you guys ever wondered, where are the other crabs? I'm not saying they're eating them all, but I'm not saying they are not either. I wouldn't trust Mr. Krabs, and this theory definitely makes a lot of sense to me.
2 of a kind. We've both lost our...
Number 1, every character has a mental illness. So this theory ties in with another theory that we're going to touch base on in a different video. But this theory is that everyone in Bikini Bottom is mentally ill. And the show is actually a depiction of mental illnesses. In this theory, it said that SpongeBob has an addiction to codependency. Patrick has multiple personality disorder, and yours truly, Miss Puff, has PTSD due to her multiple car crashes. I blame that on SpongeBob though, but I see where they're headed.
Makes me think about her being alone and afraid.
So that wraps it up for this video. Which one was the biggest shocker to you? I'm sure we all have a theory that we believe in regarding SpongeBob, but which one in this video shocked you the most? Drop it in the comments below so I can see them. And make sure you leave a like. Let's aim for 1,000 likes and I'll give away something to the 1,000th liker.